What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz and the wagon back here with another video. Now I bet you guys forgot about this thing because I sure have. Big plans coming up for the wagon. I was brainstorming with my buddy late this morning. I think like long term over the next month or two, turbo M30 manual wagon, resprayed, dumped, fix whatever needs to fix, and get this thing back on the road. Before we do that, we have to get this thing running anyways, so I'm getting ready to pull the battery, take it out, charge it, bring it back, and then go see Late this afternoon. Y'all are coming with me. Let's get right into today's video. Now this poor wagon has been sitting for maybe a couple months. I'll say 2-3 months. I've tried to sell it and with no luck. I've had no luck trying to sell it. And you might say, Fitz, why not just turbo the M50 or manual swap the M50? Now that was the first idea, but Lath has a crazy amount of experience with M30s. He actually has a manual turbo M30 in his e28, which you guys might have seen in some of the meat videos, but he is very, very familiar with that setup. So putting that in the e34 would just be that much easier. Also, nobody puts M30s in anything. Everybody always just turbos the M50s, M52s. So it would be unique, man. This hoe is freshly charged. Let's go put it in the wagon. Put this thing back in here. Let's see if this will start. Good start. We don't really have fuel. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's on. It's on. It's ticking a little bit. Just a little bit. Keep in mind, this thing hasn't started in 3 months at least. I'm gonna check the oil and then we're gonna take it over to see Lathe. We are holding temp right now. It is moving under its own power. I could not be more proud of this thing right now. Listen, after doing wheel repair for like almost a year, definitely think my front wheels or some of my front wheels are bent. Damn, that guy almost hit me. As per usual with building any car, we're gonna have to make a cardboard list for this thing. Everything that needs to be done, finished up, wrapped up, purchased for this car and the build. So we're gonna get into that either tonight in this video or at some point behind the scenes. I made it. Let me show you guys something pretty cool. This is Lath's turbo e28. It's got an M30 B34. And it's a very simple setup. He has asked y'all not to look too close. We're gonna go with a polished version of this. It's basically a rough draft. I think he did this over a couple years, but here it is. It works reliably. He's running a little bit of boost right now, I think like 5 pounds. These make crazy power. They're reliable and they're simple. So what the hell? He's got a lot of this shit already in stock and ready to go. Obviously, yeah, it's gonna be a little daunting turboing a car, working on this shit like in depth for the first time, but we're gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna show you guys why it's worth it. Oh yeah, this thing's cooling already. We're gonna let it warm up and then we'll go in just a minute. This is easily quicker than the Skyline. Shit you not. Shit you not. 5 pounds. I think I have like 7 in the R32, but 5 pounds in this, it's pulling. It's pulling a little bit. Dude, this thing fucking screams. Oh my god. I was debating, we were just talking about it, hood dump or no hood dumping. Man, it's kind of tempting.
Look, cruising, it's not bad.
It's really not. This is 12 times fucking better than the Miata was.
Like,
y'all ever heard that car?
Still not bad.
Very tame, dude.
Yeah, like,
if y'all ever heard the Miata, I'm sorry. That shit was so ass and way too loud. But this is really fine. Hopefully you guys can hear that shit. It sounds fucking insane. And it's all, dude, I'm telling you, he's like downplaying the safe tune right now, but 5 pounds is more than enough in this thing. More than enough to have fun. this shit in the wagon. In the wagon, bro. We're gonna be hauling groceries and hauling ass. Give me like 2 months, man. It just feels so pure. So pure. I don't know how else to explain it. This thing is not very fuel efficient. It happens to be very reliable. About the only thing that's happened with Late's car is the couplers pop off. Other than that, like, this thing is solid as can be. I'm not seeing the current reason, you know, not to do this. The spool down of this car does not get old, bro. I think that's most boosted cars, but still insane. Said it sounds like a turbo diesel, and he was absolutely right.
I would argue it sounds better than a 2JZ, honestly.
It is so aggressive sounding and pure sounding that it is really fucking close. It just eats it up, dude. Oh my god. We gonna be pushing the wagon like a damn Hellcat. Alright, y'all give me 2 months and we gonna be outside fucking booling, dude. This thing fucking rips. Something that you guys may be wondering, myself included, was how the hell are you gonna put a fucking M30 in a car that came with an M50? Well, all of the M blocks have mounting points for any of the vehicles that use those motors. Like I said, it might be in a different point on the block, but as far as bolting into the car, the engine and transmission should bolt in. Might be something a little different with the transmissions, but fabbing up a mount, getting a custom mount isn't the end of the world. Other than that, it's like drive shaft and other small shit that we would need to swap over or get fabricated for the rest of the build. But like I said, most of it is right there and ready to do. So what is going to take this M30 from stock M30 to boosted? What is some of the bigger stuff we're looking at?
You just need injectors, turbo,
okay,
turbo manifold,
okay,
intercooler piping.
Figure that out.
Yeah, that's all eBay stuff. You can just get that anywhere. A wastegate,
Blow off valve.
blow off valve's optional.
I'm gonna do it.
Catch can's optional. I would recommend it for this motor though.
Wastegate.
Thicker head gasket. You don't even need head bolts, but
may as well.
It.
Yeah. I'm good to spend the extra little bit of cash and go the extra little bit of time to make sure it turns out right. Again, this is a rough draft and it works literally so perfect.
Yeah.
Gonna tidy it up on the second go round, and I think it's gonna be fucking sick. I'm beyond excited. I don't know if y'all can tell, I've been geeking about this all afternoon and all morning, especially after going for a fucking ride in this thing, dude. ECU and a couple of smaller sensors and rewiring of sensors. You might need to move a couple different readings or a couple different sensors where they get their readings from, but that's not too bad at the end of the day. All right, y'all, I am beyond excited to do this. I've never wanted to build a car really before. It's kind of daunting, it's kind of terrifying really, but I'm confident in what Lath knows, what Lath's figured out, and what I can learn. That's one of the things continuing this channel and being into cars is if I want to do this for a long time, do this consistently, I need to learn, I need to expand my skill sets, expand my knowledge, and just try some shit. If something doesn't work, there's always a way around it and we'll figure it out. That car is proof of that, and it's gonna be so baller. Turbo manual wagon, Chino Cortez style on its nuts. Find some baller, hopefully one-piece wheels. If not, we might go like welded wide two-piece, and hopefully new motor mounts, raise the motor and transmission, and possibly a fuel cell. That would be last of of last, like with paint and wheels and dialing of the fitment and bodywork and all that stuff. But I am beyond excited. Let's go order some parts.
All right, here is an updated list. I haven't ordered anything because I want to confirm I'm ordering the right parts. Here's the to-do list. Assemble the motor, spray it black, wide spec 18s, raise the motor and trans, fuel cell, manual swap, driver bucket seat, I don't want a passenger, fishbowl, might look fire, swap over the new hatch, check all the suspension in the front because the steering feels a little wonky, put as low as humanly possible, like through the ground, get the windows to work, get a drive shaft made, and finish by January 1st. That's gonna be a big one. Parts needed so far: the M35, B35, get drag 250 or 260, injectors, ARP head studs, turbo manifold, 255 fuel pump, ECU, turbo intercooler, piping with the ridges, head gasket, and ARP head studs. So that is current list. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if I should change anything up here. And thank y'all for watching. Keep an eye out for all this. I'm really excited. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.